If you've been longing to feel safe in your own body, if you've wished you could move through the world with a quieter heart, you're exactly where you need to be. As highly sensitive people and empaths, we often notice everything. The hurried conversations passing us on the sidewalk or train, the heaviness someone else carries, the uncertainty lingering in the air after reading the news, the invisible emotions that many people never seem to notice. Little by little, those impressions accumulate until even an ordinary walk can feel like carrying the weight of an entire day. Hi, I'm Amber, and I know that feeling well. It was one of the reasons I created Midnight Passages. As a lifelong empath, a trauma survivor, and a graduate of Harvard Divinity School, I spent years searching for simple, contemplative practices that could gently return me to myself, not by pretending the world was always safe, but by remembering that peace could still be cultivated within it. Today, I'd like to share one of those practices with you. This isn't exercise. This isn't about counting steps. This is a walking meditation, and it's brief, and it works for me. It's a quiet pilgrimage back to yourself, one gentle stride at a time. If you're able to find a place where you can walk comfortably, maybe it's beneath the shade of old, fragrant linden trees in your neighborhood, along a quiet neighborhood sidewalk, across your living room or kitchen, down a hallway, or simply in slow, gentle circles around a small room. Wherever your feet can move safely is enough. Today, we aren't walking to arrive somewhere else. We're walking home to ourselves. Pause for just a moment before taking your first step. Notice your breathing. Simply notice a coolness as you inhale and a warmth as you exhale. Already something begins to soften. Our ancestors understood something our hurried world sometimes forgets. Walking is one of humanity's oldest prayers. Long before clocks measured our days, before highways crossed the landscape, before our attention became scattered into hundreds of tiny pieces, there was simply one foot and then another. One breath, one golden horizon, one blue sky. Walking has always carried us through grief, or toward new beginnings, toward loved ones, toward healing. Perhaps today it's carrying you gently toward yourself. Now take your first slow step. Feel your foot meet the earth, noticing that the ground rises faithfully to meet you. You don't have to hold yourself up alone. The earth has been practicing this kind of support for millions of years. Take another step. Notice the quiet rhythm already beginning to emerge. A rhythm older than fear, older than worry, older than every anxious thought your mind has rehearsed. As you continue walking now, silently repeat with your steps, I am safe. Again, I am safe. I am here. Again, I belong. Move through these words slowly, not forcing yourself to believe them, simply allowing them to become companions for your walk. If your attention wanders, that's perfectly human. Simply return to the next step. Return to your breathing. Return to the gentle conversation unfolding between your feet and the earth or the floor in your living room. Notice how your shoulders begin to soften, or how your jaw loosens, how your hands no longer need to carry yesterday's worries. Each step becomes a small act of trust because each step is certain. This one step, and now this other step. The future does not require your attention, only this foot, only this breath. Perhaps you begin noticing the ordinary beauty around you. Notice the shifting light between oak leaves, or a blue jay pausing on a branch, or the scent of warm, rich soil after rain. The quiet dignity of old trees standing exactly where they have stood for decades. The world has not stopped offering beauty. Sometimes fear simply speaks louder than wonder. Today, we gently turn the volume down on fear and listen again for wonder. Continue walking, breathing naturally, feeling your body become a little more spacious, a little more rooted, a little more at home. With each step, imagine your inner light settling gently into every part of you, into your mind, your heart, your shoulders, your hands, your legs, your feet. You are not becoming someone new. You are remembering who you have always been beneath the worry. A steady light, a compassionate heart, a resilient soul. Continue repeating softly. I am safe. I am here. I belong. Feel each phrase arriving not only in your thoughts, but in your body, in your stride, in the quiet confidence growing beneath your feet. If emotion rises, welcome it gently. Sometimes tears are simply relief finding its way home. Sometimes peace arrives quietly enough that we almost miss it. Both are welcome here. As your walk begins to slow, allow your steps to become smaller until eventually you come to stillness. Place one hand over your heart, the other over your abdomen if that feels comfortable. Notice your breathing once more. Notice how your body feels now compared with when you began, without searching for perfection. Simply noticing. Take one final slow breath and quietly repeat, I am here. I am safe. I belong. May every path you walk remind you that you are never separate from your own inner light. May ordinary sidewalks or walking in place at home become sacred ground. May every sunrise and every evening walk become another opportunity to remember the quiet strength already living within you. Thanks for walking with me today. If this meditation brought you even a small measure of peace, I'd be honored if you subscribed and joined our Midnight Passages community. Each week we gather here to consecrate the ordinary through gentle contemplative practices created especially for highly sensitive people, empaths, and spiritual seekers. Until we meet again, remember your light, tend your light, and share your light.